Okay, so good evening, everyone. So maybe my video might not be coming right now. Okay, so okay, it seems some challenge I have regarding video. So hope it is okay for all of you. So let me first share my screen. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Give me 1 minute for this. So yeah, so I have already just shared the screen, okay? And what I'm going to do right now, and hope voice is clear to all of you, okay? So, and I'm going to just log into the screen through, okay. So let me tell you what exactly we are going to do, and if you guys have missed maybe 1 or 2 sessions, you can just revisit that DBA session 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and let me recap what all are the things we have gone through in last few days. Okay, so in last few days, what we have gone through is about what exactly the database architecture is all about. That if somebody is saying that it's a database architecture, means what picture should come in your mind. That is very, very, very important for all of us. Okay, so number one is this. That is the three component we have gone through: the memory one, then background processes, then the data file. Okay, next, what we have gone through? We have gone through each and every component, little bit one-liner idea, saying that, okay, when we are saying that it's a database, means these are the memory component, these are the processes having small those tasks. So that we have gone through. And we have gone through that when we are just giving the SQL statement. So how those SQL statement are getting executed. Okay, so that was one part what we have gone through. And apart from that, what? Okay, just give me 1 minute. It seems just a second. I'm just stopping the screens here for a second. Okay, just give me 1 minute to just fix it. Okay, so just a second. Let me just Okay. Okay. Earlier you were able to see, get my voice, right? Or so right now. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. There was some issue with the voice. So let me just give me one more minute. Let me just reduce this some setup. Okay. So it seems, yeah. So hope you all are able to get my voice. Okay. So I'm just going to sharing is also visible, I think. Okay, so let me, yeah. So what I was maybe few minutes you guys have missed it. So let me just start it. I'll take 1 minute to just recap. In last 4-5 minutes, I think you guys have missed my voice. So what I was saying that today, what we are going to focus on. In last few sessions, we have discussed about the architecture. We have discussed about each and every component, one line at least. We have discussed how one SQL statement, select statement get processed. We have discussed about each and every processes, what exactly it is doing. We have discussed about different type of data files. We have discussed about the parameter file, importance of parameter file. And last session, we have discussed different type of that alert log file, that ADR CI, how to just use it in, to ease our life. Okay, so those part we have discussed. Now, today we are going to focus on mainly definitely data file, but three different category of data file out there. Three different category means it's one is data file definitely, one is control file, one is redo log file. Question is, if somebody will ask us, and what they're going to ask, simply they're saying, okay, can you please tell me what is the location of redo log file? Same, can you please tell me what is the location of data files? Why location? Because we need to know, we need to just check the size and everything, that kind of thing. Or if you want to create one new file, suppose, how to create on all those we will come. But the whole picture right now, simply we want to know the location of different type of file. Different type, I'm just categorizing the data file here, the control file here, and read log file. Simply these three things. Then I'll come to know what is the purpose of it. Okay, so let me give you the picture behind that. Means what is the main purpose? Purpose is, suppose somebody will ask, okay, whatever data files we have. Data files means what? We are going to have the content, actual value, right? So if we are keeping it in the file, definitely one or the other time it is going to be filled up. If that is the case, you want to just add some new file so that the work will continue. Where you will add, what will be the location, how you will able to find out. Same thing, control file. Somehow some problem is there with the control file. How you are going to find out the location to fix it, something related to that. Same, maybe if needed, we can add one control file for different purpose. Purpose of control file we'll discuss, but simple. We want to add it, control file or a read log file. If that is the case, then definitely we need to know. Okay, so that we have to discuss. So let me show you guys same database, how to log in and all those server we are aware with. Okay, so we all know that what is the purpose of. Let me just restart the session one more time. And ps-ef. So we can see the database is up and running. It is not coming. Why? For INB. This one. Then this one. Now, here in this 3 question I'm backing. So first answer is how to find out the location of data file. So one view is there. There are many columns we are going to get, but out of that many we have discussed one column. So what the view is, that we have discussed. What is the name? So same thing. This is a repetition for most of you from this. So we came to know the location of. So from database we are getting it. So, but what is the actual location? If you want to see it, you have to go to that location. Because first time when you will join or work in a project, definitely there is a big question, okay, because different organization having their own different location, standard as per standard, but you want to check it. Simply log into database and check it. Now you can go to the OS prompt and you can go to that and you will able to find at least all these 4 files, what you are getting. Question, okay, can we see now? Yes, sir, you can see it. So definitely you have to go to, I'm opening another prompt, okay? So just to, so I have just opened another one. And here, I have to do what? You already know that location, right? U01, APP, Oracle, Oradata, SHA. So here, you have to go to that location. / either you can copy paste U01, APP, okay, Oracle, Oradata, then SHA, enter. And if you see PWD, you'll be able to see PWD. What is the location here? And now you are, I'm maximizing the screen. Now what you are going to do, ls minus. See, what was the file? File name was system. What was the file? Undo. What was the file? sysocs. What was the file? User. These 4 files. How? Just check it now also. This 4 file. Might be confusion here a little bit for most of you, but sir, we are getting him other than that 4 file. Other than this 4, we are getting more file. If that is the case, why that all 4 file? So as we discussed 3 type of file, right? Data files, 4 is there. Read log file, few read log file is also there. And what? Control file, you are getting some control file also here in this location. Now, is it necessary to keep all these files in same drive or same folder or same location as per standard? No. You can keep control file different location, read log file different location, data files different location. Question is why it's standard not to keep in the same location? So answer for this is, if this location due to whatever reason got corrupted, everything will be gone. Means whatever is there, the thing happened, that whatever incident, everything gone. So if you will keep it in different location, what will happen? Chances of corruption for all file is little bit, means chances are very less. The all drive, all location will be corrupted at one go. And that is the main reason we are keeping all these 3 files in different location. Why here it's same? We are just we created this database for just practice purpose. That's it. Nothing more than that. Okay. Now, in this, if you'll go to the other, that is control file, through this way, now we came to know that the all three type of file is there on that. But in the real scenario, it might not be the case. May happen. But how to confirm? So definitely when another view is there, that view will tell us control file location and redo log file location. So what is that view? So ultimately we are understanding here some by default tables available in this particular database or any database through which we will go and find out. Okay, so here again, I'm just setting the environment. Stuff it is. Give me. And another view is describe. Okay, v dollar control. V dollar control file. Okay, and here you'll see the name. Okay. From two control file is there. One location is different. See, the same location where all the data files was there, and one is in another location. That means user app Oracle this location. Now here, one question may will come in your mind, sir. Why here it is showing different? One another location, one is same. And when we are going to give this location, so when we are installing Oracle software and after that the Oracle database, actually when we are installing Oracle database, on that point of time, it is going to ask you, or you can change the different location as per your requirement, your company standard. Okay, so this particular thing is there. So two type we have gone through. One is data file, one is control file. What left is read log. Okay, so the third one, log file. Now you might be thinking, so many columns are there, which one is for what purpose? Now just we are focusing on the most important part, and most important part is this, what I'm just showing you. What is the use of other? Time will come, I'll explain it. Okay, so those things definitely it's a useful, but some exceptional or special cases. So we are going to focus on the standard one first. Okay, because this is much more important. Again, 85-90% this much is needed. Exceptional cases in the little bit advanced part, definitely few of, not all, but few of the column will be needed. Okay, so select member from VDollar log file. See? Again, same location. Question here. okay, this location is there, but due to whatever reason, this location is having some challenges, some problems, some issues there with it. Are we in position to move this file into different location or different mount point or different drive? Answer is yes. How? Again, we need to follow some process. Again, this is not the right time to discuss, but question, yes, it is possible. Same question, the data file. Same question for that control file. Is it possible to move this location to different? Yes. What could be the situation or that reason we are transferring? Maybe that the drive or the mount point, due to whatever reason, it got corrupted. Due to whatever reason, you need to move everything into different location. So yes, this is very much. So far, just as I mentioned that, keeping in mind this picture, we came to know the location of this. Same way, as we discussed in last session, the location of parameter file, right? What is the other simplest way we can able to find out the location of parameter file? One is yes, home, then DBS you will get it. But I don't know the home location. Yeah, we have the idea, okay, we can go to the specific Aura tab and you will able to get where is this. But what is the other way around we will able to get the same information? How to find that one? Okay, so for that, if you are sitting in the database, let me just actually I'm outside from my base location, so that's what little network problem here. Here, Aura in the SHA, go inside the database and so parameter what? You will be getting exact location of the parameter file. As I mentioned, two type of file, SP file, P file, that thing. So we don't know right now what is SP file, P file. Just see, this is the home, and under that DBS, and under that this. So this is the another way we will able to find out the parameter file. This is not possible for all the data files or redo log file or everything. Okay, so control file, yes, you can able to get it here or here. Okay, so how to find out that? If you'll ask, okay, no sir, I want to just check from here the location of control file. One way, $v database we got. So another way, in so parameter, what control? P. One is this under SHA, and another is this one. This is the way to get it. Now, what else? Can we able to get the log file also from here? What is the way? So log means redo log I'm talking about. Okay, so parameter, just type log redo. Are we getting anything? No. So redo log file, through this we will not able to get it. So we got parameter file, we got that control file. For data files and all those, $v data file or db underscore that I mentioned already. db underscore data underscore files. Okay, so these are the 4-5 view that is most important for the fresher or maybe mid or experienced guys. Okay, so we are just treating you guys as a fresher. You don't know anything. So these are the very basic thing, and this will make your life much more easier when you will just go into the industry. Okay. Now, what else? Other than that file, if you'll go to that, what else is needed? Because we have gone through almost, at least touched each and every component, each and every important component, and how this client and connectivity, how SQL statement is getting executed and everything. Now, what else on the day-to-day activity wise we all are going to get? Okay, so this particular command, or this what we are going to spend in next 10-15 minutes, it's a totally new, and it's very, very easy also. Easy in the sense, don't go for the syntax what I'm typing. That is available everywhere. Why I am doing, in which situation I will do, that means why part, as from day one we are discussing, why part is very important for all of us. Why I'm doing this. Okay, that is most important, and then how part, definitely I'm doing it. You will able to get it. It's not the big deal. And the syntax part, again, it comes from practice. Okay, if you might be thinking that, okay, it's complex. I'm doing mistake, right? After having so many number of years exposure in this. So it's not big deal. And we all used to use just for syntax, just Google it. I know the situation, I know the solution. But what exactly, how to write it? There are so many things. You might not be remembering all these commands. Okay, but you should know when and what you have to do. Okay, so right now, I'm going to, as we have already mentioned, that specific location is for data file. Now, you want to add more data file into the database. First question will come. Why? First question, why should I add? I'm giving you the situation or solution for that. So if it will disconnect one more time, I'll just use my local machine. Okay, so hope so far you guys came to know there is no as such difference between this cloud machine what we are using. Yes, only difference is my local machine you guys will not able to use, but this machine what we are using, you guys have credential, you will able to use it. That is the only difference between these two. Okay. And in the meanwhile, let me just start at machine. Okay. This is my local machine. I'm just in case because we are just losing some time. Okay, so okay. So that is set, and now, right now we are going to learn one more important view for any professionals. Maybe you are going to just join us, or maybe fresher, but that view, that existing table will tell us the status of your all the files. Files means I'm referring to data file where actual data is getting kept. We want to check out of 100% how much for all the files are being used already. That we need to check. That means maybe actual size, maybe one file, maybe 10 GB. It may be 5 GB. It may be 100 GB. It may be 1 terabyte. It may be 10 terabyte. Okay. So out of that, because we have already seen that means around 4 data files was there. So out of that 4, each and every individual data files, how much percentage is already being used, how much is free. So as a whole, the files size and the percentage used, you will able to see it. So that will tell us actually whether we need to add it more or not add it. As I mentioned that in industry, we are having some standard. What is that standard? That if it is 80% full, that means as per standard, again, it's very little bit company to company, but 80% is the standard. If you will just get that the uses is 80% or more, there are high chance you need to just add file. The moment you'll add blank file of maybe 10 or 15 or maybe 50 or 500 GB, what will happen? Space will added, so percentage used will be decreased. Okay, so that what we are going to do right now is just first find out whether it is 80% or below. If it will below, for us might be below only, but still we will use it. And I'll show you after adding the value, whatever percentage, maybe earlier 20%, reduced to maybe 5%, 10%, depend what amount or what size extra new file you are adding. Okay, now, so now the common question for all of us, it's very important, okay, this one, whatever I'm going to speak. Suppose I forget the view name through which we will able to check what the size or the percentage of the data files. You can say we can Google it, but you don't have access to Google also. So the bottom line, by sitting here itself and you don't remember the name of that table through which or from which you are going to find out. In this situation, what you will do? Maybe you have little guess. So though I'm going to share with you right now, so that maybe guess work will help you to find out exact table, because there are thousands of tables in this particular database that will be helping us, or that will help us to find out different internal information. So if thousands, so it's like impossible to remember all thousands, right? So what is the way out? Google, okay, Google you can check, but right now Google is also not there. Without Google, how to find out? Okay, so though you have used in past, for you guys right now I'm going to use very first time, and after that the thing will be passed for you also next time. So you are going to have some idea at least. So what I said is that space related is there, or free space is there. Okay, so here I remember the table what I'm going to use or referring, somehow it's matrix kind of keyword is there on that table, matrix. So that I remember. So that will help me to find out the actual table. Then what is the way? As I mentioned, is very important. So just like we have dictionary, right, in home. So whenever we are just finding any finding difficulties or feeling or getting difficulties to find out specific word or meaning, we need to go to dictionary and we can do it. Same way here, we have one dictionary that will contain all the files, all the not files, all the tables that is needed. That I mentioned in last session, it's some metadata. So all those tables that will help us to find out the internal information, internal status of the database, that is there in that dictionary. So if you get dictionary, but again dictionary you have thousands of tables, which one is relevant to you? So definitely that's what I said, you need to have some clue type of thing, and that clue will help us. So what is the name of that dictionary? So good news is dictionary name is dictionary only here, and you can use the abbreviation short word. How, what, I'm telling you. Describe, dict. And under that, see table names, table one column is there. So what I'll do, select from dict. That means the table name is already there in this text. Where? Because if you go hit enter, you're going to get thousands. So it's very difficult to find out all the thousands and one by name. So if you can reduce little bit, nothing like it. Okay. So from dict where, table name like. What I mentioned? I mentioned that something is related to metrics. So, or maybe it's a table space also. Anything, either table space or metrics. I'm giving just met. Okay, I don't know. So here, if you see here, so many things there. So out of this, so many, we have to go and start searching for DB underscore only. We can just leave other. So what all are the DB underscore? Only few. See, only few are there. See, advisory, these things are there. Few, only few are there. See. So out of this, if you'll go and see one by one, so ultimately, I'm just because I mentioned, I just already the exact table space or the table name is not there with me. Okay, so I'm just though I have used it, the moment I'll just check, I'll able to just get it. Okay, so DBN. Okay, so I got it. The name. This is the name. Okay, so let me show you guys. Okay, this is the name. DBA underscore table spaces underscore user metrics. So though I have used it in the past, I know, but that exact name was not known to me. Okay, so maybe you start one more time. And this is the, and here also you will be getting name of the table space. Table space means that data file. For us, both are same so far. Okay, there is a different. What is the different? I'll tell you. But table space name is there. See, used space. Size and used percentage. So what it will give, see, I'm giving select star from. See, we all know what is SysOps. We know system, temp, user, right? That data file we have already used. See, total uses, see, use space is this. What is the size? Total size is this. So what is this? That it's a KB or MB or GB or TB? What exactly? But because it's not written here. So what is the unit for this? Okay, so this is the default unit what we are going to have here. Small is by default, it's a KB. Okay, so this much KB is total. What size? This is used, a percentage used is 3%. Excuse me. So only 3% has been used. Same for all that system is there, temp is there, and user is there. Hardly is used. See, when we are going to add it, When we will be getting this 80% or more, maybe 81% or 82%, any one of it, then only default it is eligible for adding the file. Okay, so hope this part is clear. It's very important, maybe for interview, maybe for your day-to-day activity, for everything, for all of you. Again, when all of you as a fresher I'm referring to. Okay, so again I'm recapping. What is the purpose? Whether in your database enough space is there or not. If somebody will ask the same question, okay, let me know if your database have enough space in it or not. Tell me how to check. Go this one view is there. If you don't know, maybe I'm not able to recall. One view is there that will tell us what is the total size, the percentage used, and name of the table space or data file. And it will, on the basis of that, we will take action. When you will take action, by default, as per our company policy, 80% or more. That is the way we have to just do. Now, coming back to what is the difference between, what is the relation between the table space and data file? So far, what I was mentioning that both are same, but this is not definitely exactly same. Okay, so let me tell you, next 5 minutes I'll take to just give you guys the actual is the difference. You'll able to relate it, and for that we have to come to this. So there are two layers there, right? One is operating system and one is the database software. So two different software. One is managing all the hardware and related stuff. That means if operating system will not be there, what will happen? Are we in position to run the or start the machine? No. So one is, that is a base. If the foundation is not there, you will not able to build the building or house. So definitely operating system, without operating system, you will not able to, or we will not able to do anything. So OS Linux is there. And on top of it, what? Oracle software and Oracle database is there. So the data file, what I mentioned, sysocs.dbf, then system.dbf, undo.dbf. So those name was there, right? That is a file, actual file. So the file exists in what OS label? Just as I mentioned, I have these location, right? These are the different locations. So this is actual the file that means what is the location? It's in operating system, that directory, within that those directory these files are available. Now this is little deep, right? That is the main clue. That is the main part what we used to get confused. So operating system contains the file, and who will interact with this operating system, the data file and the database? Database, that is the memory part, background processes part. So between Oracle software and database and the operating system, who is the connector? Who is the mediator? Because directly data file, Oracle will not be able to read or write. So we should have one mediator. So that mediator will do what? It will interact with the OS and it will interact with the database. So that part. Sure, here, this, as I mentioned, the data file. So this data file may have a 2, 3, 4, 10, 15 data file will be there. So inside, this is suppose, let me create this one. these inside 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so all these 4, that means this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, this 4 is a data file, and this entire this outsider stuff is basically it's a table space. This is table space. So the table space will interact with the database. So table space is known as a logical part, because you cannot see if I want you, or you can ask me, sir, can you please show me the table space? I cannot show you table space by sitting in the operating system only. If database is up, then only I will able to show you the table space name. But each and every table space, if this table space name is suppose user, inside user table space, we are going to have n number of data files. That may be 1, minimum 1, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's n number. So is there any limit? Yes, limit is there. How to fix that limit and all, that is a different part. There is a way to fix it, but we have to. Table space is the logical part. One table space means minimum 1 data file, mini data file also. But sir, how to find out in one table space many data file? You said how to just check this. You are saying maybe 1. You are saying maybe many. So what is that? How to find out in one table space we are having 2 data file or 3 data file or 1 data file? So table space is a logical entity. This will help the database, and from database to the OS layer, that is data file. In between that, there is a logical layer. So table space is the mediator between the database and data files. That data files is for database only, but database will not able to interact directly with the data file as per the architecture, as per the internal configuration, internal stuff. It needs somebody, and that who is somebody? That table space is somebody. Via table space, it will interact with data file. Okay, so it's one is logical. That means the physical existence is not there. Data file, if database is down, also you will able to see it with your naked eyes. Data file, but table space only will be visible if database is up and running. Now, the question here, we used to get little confused about one table space means how many number of data file, 1 or many. How to find out that part? So right now I'm going to show you. So likewise, this data files, this is table space is saying the same name was there, but different is there. Here sysocs we are saying actually sysocs 01.dbf is there. So that is the difference. But how this table space and data file, how many, that how to find out? For that, same db underscore data underscore files, that will tell us. Let's see, db underscore data underscore files. So far, what I have used data file only, but right now I'm using table space. Select from, again, the line is there. I need to format. You all know how to format it. I'm just doing it right now. Set line size. Line size means in one line how many number of thing will be. That means character will be displayed. Okay, and data file column length is very huge, so we want to reduce it. So column name, format A. I'm giving suppose 6. See, so this is the command, and this is same thing we are running. See, as I mentioned, system data file. See, only one. Sysocs, see, only one. User, only one. All are only one. Can we have many? Yes, we have. we can have many, depending on the size of the database, use of the database. That now questions are how we can add one data file. Suppose the thing is coming 80%, more than 80%, maybe 85% or something like that. If that is the case, how we are going to add the file? Okay, so where you want to add, definitely either of these two, three, is whatever number of table space we can see. So suppose you want to add it in this. So this is the syntax we need to learn, and this is the first time you guys are just looking into. Ultimate, what our purpose should be clear. We want to add the file. Why? Space is exhausted. How to find out space is exhausted? We have already gone through a command, that metrics, table space metrics, that command. DBA table space uses metric. So it is saying on the basis of that we are adding. So alter database. Let me just. So the command is alter database add data file. Okay, this is a rule. We have to just follow this. Where you want to, and say what is the name of the file? So 2.dbf. By dbf, this is the standard. Okay. Can you give any other dbf instead of dbf abc? Yes, you can give. But as per standard, we have to follow this rule wise. Standard wise, you have to give this. If not, you can give this blank. You can give some other name also. So now, alter database, add data file. This is the file name which you are adding. Then, what size you want to give? Definitely, you have to give some size, right? Size what? 10 MB. You can give 10 GB also, 10 GB also. Again, it's depending on use. How to find out, should I give 10 M or 10 G or maybe more? That will come with little experience, or slowly you'll come to know how much space is needed. If the size is very big, completely we have to add big chunk. If the total size is already maybe 1 GB only, so you can, if you can give maybe 100 M, that is good. So that will come through little experience. So size is 10 M. Then auto extend on. Okay. Why this auto extend on? This is again rule. You have to give. Okay. So auto extend on. If I'll not give, what will happen? Okay. Is it going to give error or no error? If I'll not give anything, I'll give this only. Okay. Log file key expected. That means what it says, whatever as per rule, we are not following it. So whatever, just like we used to create table name, if we're giving some, we're not following some standard, it is giving error. So definitely it is saying some keyword is expected, that is missing. So again, you know, you have to add data file. You don't know syntax, you can just Google it. Okay, so alter table space name. What is the table space name? We are going to user. Then add data file, same thing. And I'm not giving further statement. Okay. That means if you'll not given this, the further one, what will happen? As per the standard, it will create it. But right now, 10 M means what? it will allocate. It will create one file with size 10 M. But sir, what will be the limitation? Is it 10 M? If 10 M is full, what will happen? How long it will go? Will it expand automatically? Or 10 M done means again that no need to, that means it will not contain more than 10 MB data. Is it so? Answer is no. Then definitely some limit will be there. What is the limit? 32 GB. Who will tell you, or how come we know? Slowly, these are the small input. That is the standard 32, whatever the standard setup we have, 32 GB is the maximum size. What will happen after that? You have to add it one more. If it is exhausted, you have to add it more. Now, if I'll show you the same statement here, now you'll come to know one earlier that line size, and hope it will be done in this. Okay, so bear with me in this. I know it's a little irritating. One way is good, at least you guys are just watching this so many times, you will not forget in your entire life. Okay. Set line size 400. Set column name. Column name is this. Format A66 I'm giving, and what was the this is, see, under that it came 2. Table space is 1, data file is 2. So this is basically about adding this. So I know a little bit up and down, but this is one of the very vital things you have to understand, that handful of us who is working to start with 1-2 year, we fail to understand this thing. Okay, so definitely we will, if have any question, we can just take it in the Zoom call now. And that's it for now to all of you. So in next 5 minutes, that means 7:15, you can just join. Okay, so if you are feeling any difficulties, you can call me. Okay, so that's it to all of you from my side. Okay, so